When specifying requirements for flexibility and adaptability, there are two main considerations that have to be agreed and documented. First, we need to specify the extent to which the operational environment is expected to change. For instance, we may expect a self-learning trading system to automatically respond to market fluctuations that average up to 25% across the whole market, but not when this figure is exceeded. Second, we need to specify how much effort should be expended by the system in coping with expected or unexpected environmental changes. This effort may be expended by the system itself, if we are talking about flexibility, or by those modifying the system, if we are talking about adaptability. For instance, for adaptability, we could set a maximum number of person hours to be spent in replacing the current set of sensors with a new sensor upgrade. Or, for flexibility, we could specify the maximum time allowed for a heating system to respond properly when a new person starts living in the space it is responsible for heating. Autonomy is a system characteristic that many of us immediately associate with AI-based systems. This slide shows just a small selection of the wide range of autonomous systems that are in use today. Autonomous systems can be physical, for instance intelligent robots, or purely digital, such as software agents making trades on financial markets. Obviously, most of the examples shown here are physical systems, as they are more photogenic, but the financial trading system shown on the right is not a physical system. Sectors where autonomous systems are widely used include transportation, and we can see 4 examples of this on the slide with self-driving cars, submersibles, drones, and a passenger shuttle. Robotics and the Internet of Things are also areas where many autonomous systems are found, and the robot mower and tractors provide examples in this area. Other areas where autonomous systems are used, but not shown here, include manufacturing, vacuum cleaners, smart thermostats, medical diagnostics, smart buildings and smart cities, to name but a few. Autonomy is notoriously difficult to define, especially because autonomous systems are rarely ever fully autonomous, in that they have full control of what they do with zero oversight. Instead, we use the definition provided here that allows autonomy to be defined in terms of periods of activity with no human intervention. Note that this definition does not require the system to include any AI, but we will see later that including AI components can be useful for some autonomous systems. Self-driving cars is an area where there has been much debate about what is meant by autonomy. The current status is that cars are not officially described as autonomous. Instead, they are rather defined as having one of 5 different levels of automation, with level 5 being as close to fully autonomous as cars can be. For such cars, an example at level 4 would be a driverless taxi that worked within set geographical limits, such as a small city. As a passenger, you would have no responsibility for the driving, but the taxi might stop safely before your requested destination if certain conditions applied, such as freak weather or a collapsed bridge. At level 5, a car would just need a destination and could take you anywhere a car could reasonably go, with no other inputs required from you as a passenger, so allowing you to sleep, drink, or party as you travelled. At level 3, there must be a human driver who is able to take control if needed, but the car can drive itself in limited situations, such as driving in traffic jams on dual carriageways. Audi developed a level 3 car back in 2019, which provides traffic jam assistance and uses AI to make decisions. However, it was never approved by the German regulator. Since then, in 2021, Honda have gained regulatory approval for their Legend sedan to provide traffic jam assistance, but only in Japan. Autonomy requirements can be specified from 2 perspectives. First, how long the system should work without human intervention, And second, what should cause the system to relinquish autonomy back to its human controllers? Note that this second requirement would not be necessary for a level 5 car, but it is unlikely that a level 5 car will be possible before we achieve general AI.